Dan the Natural Man Show. Okay guys, this might be one of my longest videos. So we're going to get started really soon here. This is going to be talking about, I'm going to be showing you the muscle building exercises I recommend and their alternatives. Not their alternatives, but the variations. Muscle building exercises and their variations, okay? The first one I'm sure you've seen is our standard flat bench press. The first style is with a straight bar. So you lay on your bench. I like to get a grip that's about a little bit more than shoulder width apart. It's kind of a close grip. I get kind of a close grip. It's easier on the shoulders for most people. So you get your grip. You set your shoulder blades. You kind of try to put the shoulder blade in your back pocket, they call it. So I lift myself up a little bit, set the shoulders, lift off. You slowly lower it to the chest. Like so. You want to keep the weight under control at all times. Slowly lower, push. Slowly lower, kind of explode on the push if you can. Slowly lower and push. Now, that is the flat bench press. Here is a variation. I like to do a 30-degree incline. I take my bench up to about here. It doesn't look like a lot, but it makes a big difference. If you can see now, the bench is at a slight incline. So, you're going to do it the same way. Lay on the bench. Set your shoulder blades in your back pocket, they like to say. So there, lift off. Now on this style, the bar has to go down a little bit more, lower on the chest for I'm found. So you go this way, right here. And it goes more in an arc on this style. Here. See how I go down a little lower on the chest? Is the 30-degree incline. You can go at a steeper incline too. You would just raise your bench up a little higher. I prefer the 30-degree incline personally. So, another variation of this, instead of using your straight bar, we're going to get it out of the way. See, there's going to be a lot of setting up and taking down here. As fast as I can go. I don't have any help around here, you know what I mean? I'm sure a lot of you can relate. This is called a football bar or a Swiss bar, something to that nature. Okay, the advantage of this bar, make sure the bar doesn't fall and crack my head. The advantage of this bar is you take a parallel grip. The parallel grip people find to be easier on the rotator cuff, some people. It also is going to emphasize your tricep muscles more. So we're going back to flat now. You're going to still tuck your shoulder blades. And to work the chest and triceps, we're going to get the second handle from the inner. See here? You can get out here too, but I prefer this one to work the chest and triceps. So grab your bar. Gonna get it even in the pegs here. Set your shoulders. Okay. Then we're gonna come down. So, okay, now, you can also, with this bar, do your 30-degree incline. So we have our 30-degree set up. You see guys, These are real complicated, as you can see. Set up. Okay. So that's how it goes with the bars. I like these two bars. There's also other bars you can get, but I recommend a Swiss bar and a straight bar. And if you know how to shop, you can get a straight bar sometimes on Amazon for like 80 bucks. I mean, it's not the best. It's not like a professional bar, but it is good enough to do your bench presses, your squats, all those exercises. Okay, so then we're going to bring it out here. Let's go ahead and move this bar out of the way for more demonstration purposes. So now I'm going to show you how to use dumbbells. How to use dumbbells for your chest, which is another variation you can use. Of course, start with flat. And usually people use 2 dumbbells at a time. I don't have matching sets here because of cost, but I do like 1-arm dumbbells, 2 1-arm dumbbell flat presses. You just lay back, set your shoulder blade again, take it down, press. Now you can, if you're doing 2, you can also do it with 2 dumbbells. But I do prefer 1 arm usually. It's easier to get in place doing it that way. So that is your flat dumbbell chest press. Now dumbbells like to do a steeper incline, a little bit steeper around here. To me they feel better, dumbbells feel better around this area, a little steeper here. So get your dumbbell, get it in place, press. So that's your incline dumbbell press. And these are all variations. Now, this is a way you can have exercise that will last you for a long time. Most people, you can stick to one exercise for 3 months. You can stick to one of these exercises for 3 weeks or 4 weeks. Switch it up. It's up to you. You have to experiment with these things, you know. How are they building your muscle? Are you getting stronger? All these things you have to think about. Now this bench, let me get out of the way for us. And you see, I think you're also going to start to see you have your own home gym, and with access with a few bars, you can do a lot of different exercises. So you have a lot of different variations. Another importance of doing variations is each variation hits the muscle a bit different. So you're strengthening all the little muscles, all the major muscles in different ways. So it'll translate to your, you know, the top 3 where, maybe not top 3, but your bench press, your squat and your deadlift. So another variation for chest is going to be your flat push-ups. I know you've all seen those, so I'm probably not going to demonstrate those. Another good one for triceps will be your floor press with a barbell. You lay on the floor. You use flat bar. You can use the Swiss bar, or you use dumbbells. You just lay on your back. Same pressing motion. Okay. So as far as squats go, I mean, most of my clients are, they're not professional athletes. And they're a little older. Middle-aged or up. So, and I'm not saying the straight bar squat isn't a really good exercise, because it is. If you can do it without a lot of pain, okay? A lot of people don't have the flexibility in their shoulders. I'm one of them. Even if you do have flexibility in your shoulders to do straight bar back squats, they're tough on the shoulders. As you get older, you'll find the shoulders may ache more. I remember Bill Kazmaier was talking about that when he was in his prime. If he squatted on Monday, his bench day was harder because his shoulders were sore from the squats, because you have to reach back here. When you get a lot of weight on your back, it puts a lot of stress on the shoulder. So where this bar comes in. Sometimes you can get this bar for $100 to $150 on Amazon, okay? This isn't set high enough. This is called a safety squat bar. Much easier on your shoulders. I'm going to do it to the front so you can see. This might be kind of hard. But on this bar, you're going to come in, get under it. And you see how it sits on your shoulders? You don't have to stress your shoulders. You don't even have to use your hands if you don't want to. So you sit here. I like to do this because if you do it with the handles here, the weight's going to try to push you forward, which is good if you're trying to build back strength. But if you're trying to slowly work on your legs, I like to push it off on myself a little bit like this. Squat down. Like that, okay? Let's back it in. I usually do it the other way. Okay, now, another one with this bar is called a Hatfield squat. This one you really, really take your back out of the movement. It's going to be more like a Smith machine squat or a leg press. Because you'll notice that free squats, they do work your legs, but they're also, your back has to be strong. Your back will tire out before your legs do. So this style Hatfield, and look, I'm going to tell you how much you need to invest at the end of the video. You only need about a 10 by 10 space somewhere. You could even do this in an apartment. And you'll save hundreds of dollars on a gym membership. So this style, you put a barbell in front of you. They also have handles for the power rack that come in here so you can grab them. So this one, you take your bar, put it back on your back, still too low. Okay, now you're going to grab this bar in front of you, okay? This is going to, so you can hold your back straight up. Then you're going to squat. When you're holding on to the bar, keep your back straight up. You see, it takes the back completely out of it. Puts all this on your legs. You can definitely do more work this way. So that's called a Hatfield squat. Another leg exercise I like to do is split squats. You can do it with the back foot on the floor. This is a working leg left. Throw my right foot to the back. And I'm just going to sit down. Squat. Switch legs. You can also, when it's get easy, get a dumbbell or a weight plate. Hold it to your sides while you're doing them. Okay, let's set this one aside. Okay, so I like to get gadgets. I've gotten gadgets over the years. I've been doing this for a long, long time. So we're going to bring our bench back in. This is called an easy squat. But I actually got the generic easy squat. I don't even remember what it was called. But I got it on Amazon. So this thing, you load plates on it. God, you can load plates on here. I'm not going to do any plates, I'm just demonstrating. You put it back, like so. You stand up with it. Hold it by the handles, like so. Take your stance. You have to kind of get more of a wide stance on these, because when you have your plates, you have to have room between your legs. So you're going to take, like so. So that's called an easy squat. Another piece of equipment. These used to be really expensive before Titan Fitness started making them. This is called a front squat harness. You wear it. I like to do my Zercher squats with these. So, I hope you can see. So for Zercher squats, you're going to put your bar on these pegs right here. You're not going to be able to see me from here. Shit. Anyway, you'll get the idea. I don't have my bar here on these pegs, so I come in, put my bar on them. Then you have to hold your handles. So now I have the bar. Well, you squat down like this. It's very, very useful. This thing is one of my newer pieces of equipment. It's like $100 right now. In the past, they were anywhere from $250 to $350. So Titan Fitness has made it more affordable for everybody to get one, including Dan, the natural man. So now, as far as deadlifts go, you don't have to do them. I personally don't recommend a lot of straight bar deadlifting because a lot of people don't have the right form. If you're not a competitive powerlifter, they're absolutely necessary. So I do recommend the trap bar deadlift. You get a trap bar for about $100 today. But this is called a 45-degree back extension. This works a lot of the same muscles that a deadlift does. It's going to work your hamstrings, your lower back, and your glutes. To perform these, you put your feet in, rest them on these stops here, come down, and use your hamstrings to come back up. When they start to get easy, you can hold a dumbbell or a weight plate while you're doing them. The other muscle you have to pay attention to is your upper back. Your upper back muscles. So one way to do this is simply, if you have some dumbbells, and I do recommend having dumbbells in your home gym. You don't have to have a whole set. I don't, because it's expensive, but you can have a few. These are called lawnmowers, one way you call them, or one-arm dumbbell rows. You get on your bench like so, I'm going to work the right side. And then to work the left. Now, that's one you can do at home. Another one you can do are called Australian pull-ups, where you lay on your back. Let's move this bench again. To save time, I'm not going to put my barbell in place, but you can put your barbell. I do prefer this one, a Swiss bar. These feel better for me when my hands are parallel. But I'm going to demonstrate what I'm talking about. You're going to lay on your back and pull yourself up. You can even do this between a chair and a broom handle, 2 chairs and a broom handle. You have to kind of be careful, but I'll demonstrate it with this post here. Ow! Just going to grab this and pull yourself up. Like that. So, that is called a Australian pull-up. Another good exercise in this manner is I set up my bench again. And I put my barbell below me here. I do chest supported rows. Like this. But another variation is chest supported dumbbell rows lying on a bench. Let me demonstrate these. You put your bench down flat. Bring your dumbbell over. Lay down your stomach. Grab your dumbbell and row. This way, if you have lower back problems, you can do these with no strain in your lower back. And you switch arms. I do them at the other end usually, but I'm demonstrating here. So those 3 help hit your upper back. The other exercise I do recommend are pull-ups. If you have a power rack, you can, it comes with a pull-up bar. But I also like parallel grip pull-ups. And I like chin-ups where you have your hands turned under this way. So move this again. Man, I need some help, right? So you can do chin-ups. So where your hands are turned this way. This works more your bicep, but it also hits your back. So chin-ups go this way. Like so. Pull-ups, you can do them this way. I don't like them this way. They kind of strain my shoulders. So how do you combat this? Well, you can buy some parallel bars that just hook to your chin-up bar, give you a parallel grip. Or you can buy one of these. Door Jam pull-up bar. With a Door Jam pull-up bar, you have access to parallel grips and straight. And you can do your chin-ups here. I think this is 20 bucks at Walmart. I think the handles for your straight bar, $20 or $30. Now, shoulders, to keep your shoulders in nice balance, there's a few exercises really fast. Use really light dumbbell today. First one's going to be your lateral raise. Lateral raise really shapes your outside delt, it makes it look good. You can do them sitting or standing. They just go like this. Controlled. Okay, that's your lateral raise. Then you need to do something for your rear delt. One thing I like to do for the rear delt is I take my bench, I set it back on an incline, like so. Take my dumbbell, put it in the floor, lay on the bench where my face is off of it so I don't smother myself. And I'm just called a Superman. I'm just going to go this way. It hits the back of your shoulder. Switch arms. Like that. And then there's a rotator cuff exercise I like to do where you lay on the bench with your dumbbell. You're going to lay on your side, grab your dumbbell, go like this. This hits the rear delt really good, like so. There's another way you bring it in and just do this, where your arms touching your body. Both versions, I do both versions to keep the back of the shoulder in good shape and keep it strong. Keep everything balanced, front, medial, rear. Also, the other exercise you can do for more volume on your front of the shoulder, which if you're doing a lot of pressing and stuff, you probably don't need more variation, but you can do it this way, front raise. And of course, for biceps, you can do dumbbell curls, barbell curls, curl bar curls. It's not really, those are kind of self-explanatory. I mean, like a dumbbell curl, you just make sure you control it. Also, another good one are hammer curls, like so. You can do reverse curls with a curl bar to hit more of the forearms this way. Tricep work, if you're doing benches with dumbbells and barbells, that's going to hit your triceps pretty good. To do more tricep work, you can do dumbbell floor presses, which you just lay on the floor and press the dumbbell. You could do it on the bench. We're just pressing the dumbbell. That's going to hit your tricep. If you have access to a gym, tricep cable pushdowns are really good for your triceps. Any kind of push-ups are good. Close grip are really good for the triceps. Close grip push-up, close grip bench press. Close grip with this football bar where you're parallel, I really like those because they don't put as much pressure on the shoulder. They work really well. So I don't think I missed anything. That will work your entire body, those exercises and the variations. And how you use that is, say for 3 or 4 weeks you want to use a flat bench with a straight bar, do that. You can do it for 3 months. You can do it as long as you want to until you get stale or achy. Then your body will tell you need to change. So then you might change to 30-degree incline with straight bar, or 30-degree incline with Swiss bar, or flat bench with Swiss bar, or you might go to your dumbbell presses and use those for a while and rotate back to your flat bench. It's just rotating throughout the year. With the squats, you can do your safety bar squats normal for a while. Do your Hatfield squats, hold on to a bar or the handles in front of you. Do your easy squats for a cycle along with your split squats. Bicep curls, you can do dumbbells seated, dumbbells standing, incline dumbbell curls, barbell curls, curl bar curls, Chin ups are really good for the biceps. You get the point. You just rotate. And it's up to you. Your body will tell you when. If you start to stagnate on any of these exercises, meaning you're not getting stronger anymore, then it's usually time to rotate something else in for a while and then go back to that exercise, and it should be stronger, okay? I didn't get into proper warm-up. It's really good to warm up, especially as you get, if you're over 35. Anybody should warm up, even you young guys. But a proper warm-up is really important to keep you injury-free. I've never had any major injuries, strains and sprains. I've been doing this for about 30 years. So warm-ups are really important, and dropping your ego, and progressing at a slow manner, so everybody get used to all this. So I hope you got something out of this video today. This is probably one of my longest videos ever, but I thought it was important. So if you liked the video, please like it and share it. Please subscribe to my channel. Check out my page, DanTheNaturalMan.com, and remember, until next time, keep it natural.